everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Monique, and this is obviously going to be my first video on this channel. This is basically just going to be a video talking about my journey or my realization to get fit and to basically just hold myself accountable to get fit finally. I've struggled with my weight for so many years, many years, pretty much all my life. I was always a lot more fluffier, and I was just always the bigger girl. I'm naturally just tall. My dad was really tall, and I am 5'10" and a half. So for a girl, I'm really tall, and I was always the taller girl in class, and the thicker girl. But I've always been just a lot more fluffier, a lot more just rounder, and you know, I've always had fat on my body, like visible fat, and for as long as I can remember. I don't even remember a time where I was like skinny. I'm doing this video because I just think it's really important to like share and just have this to document my journey as I go on to getting fit. And just I really welcome anyone who is trying to get fit, just some encouragement, and you know, my story, just to see, you know, what I've been dealing with my whole entire life and what I plan to do going forward with my fitness journey. So I'll say around 14 is when like my weight was actually affecting me, and what happened was I ended up going to a doctor's appointment, like a regular routine checkup, and I guess they checked my blood, and they basically considered me to be like a pre-diabetic. And you know, for being so young, that was like, I took that news really hard. I felt ashamed for some reason. Like I felt very just ashamed, because diabetes does run in my family, and now looking back, I know I shouldn't have felt that way, but I don't know. And I was the only one out of my siblings who had this disease, and I don't even remember, like I don't fondly remember like exactly how it went, but I know that I was prescribed a pill called metformin. I'll place it somewhere here, and I know that it's a medication that diabetics take, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that is a medication for diabetics. But I was prescribed that medication, and I took it pretty much every single day. It was a very large white pill. I remember it was very hard for me to swallow, and I was very young and didn't really have much experience with pills. So that was like my first pill ever. I remember this clearly because I remember that was like the first pill that I've ever taken. Pretty much I was like a late bloomer. I got my period late. I believe I got my period when I was like 13 years old, which is kind of late for most girls. Like most girls get them a lot younger, like 9, 10, 11. So I would take that pill every day. I remember it would just give me bad diarrhea, and I would go to the bathroom a lot. But anyways, a few months later when I went to my checkup, I was basically in the clear. They said I didn't have pre-diabetes anymore. And basically I was good. Like I basically was okay, just to like watch my weight, watch my eating habits and things like that. So yeah, I was basically cleared. I was very happy, and I was thrilled about that actually. And basically the medication took care of that. I didn't do anything really differently besides the medication. I don't feel like I was eating so terribly at that time. I was so young, but I don't think my like eating habits were like that bad. So fast forward a couple years, I ended up getting a job at a clothing store, and around this time I kind of was like a lot more, this is like after I graduated high school and everything. I was a lot more active, I guess, because of this job. So I was always on my feet, always moving around, going up the stairs, down the stairs, you know, just working. It was a very physical labor for a clothing store. This particular job that I had was just very hands-on and very, very active. So I was always on my feet and always doing something. So that helped me to lose so much weight. I think I lost like 40 pounds. And my face and my body, like everything was just very, very slim. I was very slim, I would say. I did have some excess fat like on my belly area, the normal areas like arm fat and belly fat, but overall I was really, really happy with my weight. At that time I weighed 210 pounds. I thought it was fat then, and that's nothing compared to the way that I am now. So it's just funny. Also, my eating habits had changed. Well, they didn't really change. I would eat, you know, throughout the day when I would go to work and stuff, and I pretty much worked every day. So I was just burning off all the calories that I was eating, because I was literally just dropping weight so fast. I also during that time cut out soda. It was really easy for me to do too. I just stopped drinking it. I didn't crave it really that much, and I noticed that I felt really sluggish whenever I would drink it. So I just cut it out, and that ended up helping me aid in my weight loss as well. Fast forward a couple more years, I ended up meeting my fiance. I ended up becoming pregnant, and of course, you know, once you get pregnant, it just all goes downhill from there. Before I did get pregnant, I did gain a few pounds back, like maybe 20 pounds more than I was previously. But I was constantly active. Like I would go to the gym all the time, and like I was in the gym all the time. I was eating pretty well. I watched what I ate for the most part. There was a period in time after working that job where I just gained a bunch of weight. So during that time is when I gained weight, and then a few months later is when I ended up getting a new job. Once I got my new job is pretty much when I like became active again. So I was like watching what I ate more, and I basically moved out on my own. And yeah, it was pretty easy to like stay on top of like my fitness goals and fitness, like the things that I wanted to do. I was in the gym. I was working out actively, like going to the gym, and I would go like 3 times a week before I had to go to my shift. So that was really good. Like I was really, really consistent, and I was really, really proud of myself. And I'll insert pictures as well of that time. This is the time before I met my fiance and before I became pregnant. I did gain some weight, but I was still really happy with the way that I looked. Like I was not, I was content with the way that I looked, I would say. Like I was still working on my body, but it didn't bother me really, really that badly. But I was very active, and I was, you know, doing all the necessary steps in order to lose the weight that I gained so that I can maintain my weight. So once I became pregnant, obviously, I mean, things changed, my body changed. I mean, of course, you get into pregnancy cravings and stuff, and for a moment there, I wasn't eating at all, and then all of a sudden, I would just eat any and everything, and I craved things I craved, I gave into. I didn't second guess it. And you know, my hubby was spoiling me, so that didn't help. He would literally get me anything I wanted, any food that I wanted. And you know, my best friends, like everybody was just spoiling me when I was pregnant, and I ate a lot. Ended up gaining a lot of weight. I gained probably double the weight that I was just from my pregnancy alone. So I was 210 when I was happy with my weight, and then I gained like 20 more pounds. So I was like around 230, and I was working on my weight. And then now at this point, after having a baby, being pregnant and having a baby, I am now 275 pounds. Yes, 275 pounds. It honestly like pains me and makes me feel so embarrassed to say that out loud, but then again, it's like, you know, we all have to start somewhere, and this is just my journey. This is my weight, so I'm just embracing it at this point. And I know that I need to lose the weight, and I know that I can. I've done it before, so I know that I can do it. Weight is like a very sensitive topic for a lot of people. It's very hard to stay motivated. It's very hard to stick to like diet plans, which I don't like to call diets. Like I'm seriously, I need to make a lifestyle change. This is not a diet. This is a lifestyle change, because I don't want to get any bigger. Being tall, I feel like a lot of the time you have a little bit of leeway, because although the number is excessive on my body, I don't feel like it shows like as dramatically as if I was like a little bit shorter. Because obviously when you're shorter, you're gonna look bigger, because you're gonna become more like round. And for me, because I am so tall, I do have fat in the very obvious areas, but just being tall like helps me to have a little bit more leeway, if that makes any sense to you guys. Nonetheless, I'm noticeably bigger than I was years ago, and it doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't make me feel good, and I just want to change it. So this is my journey. I hope that I can encourage you guys to basically join me in my journey to losing weight. I am, like I said, 275 pounds currently, and I will be documenting my entire journey of losing weight. I'll be including fitness vlogs on this channel, as well as meal prepping videos, weigh-ins. I also would like to measure myself and just week by week show you guys my progression. And I would really like to build like a community here on this channel of people who are trying to lose weight, who lose motivation easily. I have so many different ideas and tips that have been helping me along the way. I have been working out now for about a month or two, and so far I've lost around 15 pounds. So yes, I was heavier. And so far I've lost 15 pounds, and I'm really proud of myself for it. So so far I've like been like grasping onto things that have been helping me along my way in my journey to losing weight, and I really look forward to sharing them with you guys. So yeah, when you are in the process of losing weight, it's just very, very important to hold yourself accountable, whether it is posting a picture to like your social media accounts for the world to see, for your friends and family to see, to show them that you're serious about this, and basically, you know, just posting a picture or doing something like that, holding yourself accountable, would basically motivate you to keep your word. Because if you display this for the whole world to see, you pretty much feel like you have to keep your word. So of course you're going to keep up with it, and of course you're going to lose the weight that you need to lose, right? So yeah, this is for me what I'm doing to hold myself accountable and just take this weight loss journey seriously. Even though I feel like as though I've been taking it seriously anyway, I really want to stay on track, and I feel like this will be a great way to do it. If you are on a journey yourself, well, just like maybe we can become friends, talk, and motivate each other. That would be so amazing. I'm just so excited to start documenting it. I did go to the gym tonight, and I worked out for around an hour. So yeah, I've been going to the gym every day and loving it too. Like, it's a really great stress reliever, and like it's something that I really, really appreciate. Kicking myself because I'm just like, why didn't I start sooner? You know, like I could have reached my goals so much sooner if I would have just started. But it's okay, I'm here now, and I don't plan on quitting. Like, this is so serious for me, and I don't mean like I want to lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds. I want to lose like a whole other person. So I'm not really sure of the number yet, but for now, I just want to make realistic goals for myself. So right now my goal is 50 pounds. If I could lose 50 pounds, I feel like I would feel so much better, and I feel like that would really help push me to go even harder. My very next video on this channel, which I'll be filming probably tomorrow or the next day, will be my tips on how to stay motivated while losing weight, and basically the things that have worked for me in the past as well as today. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that video and posting it on my channel very soon. So if you would like to see that, do subscribe to my channel to see that video, and also just subscribe in general to see like all of my videos regarding fitness and all of that. So yeah, that is basically all that I really wanted to say. I don't want it to be like too long, but I wanted to definitely make this video and have it up as my first video on my channel. So thank you so much for watching it. Please let me know if you are on a journey yourself, and you know what we can do to help motivate each other. So that'll be all for this video, and I will talk to you guys in another one. Bye.